Hello. I will be talking about the audience, specifically the French nobility who would have been seeing Tartuffe when it was being done. And I think that Moliere was really intelligent in the way that he both appealed to his audience while also questioning them, probably a little bit under their noses. Because he very much abides by all of the rules, and the play is very easy to follow, which is really important for them, obviously, since they're really going to theater to show off and be like, look at me, I'm at the theater. And as talked about in the lecture, a lot of times they would just start talking and being ridiculous during the show. So I think that in that sense, he definitely appealed to them. It was very easy to follow, follows all of the rules of the neoclassical ideal. It's, very straightforward, and the direction in which the plot is going, because, as, again, talked about in the lecture, if somebody is not following the moral code of that time, they have to be punished by the play. So once we find out that Tartuffe is actually not a noble, good, religious man, we know that it will be his demise in the end, no matter how unlikely that seems at certain points in the play. However, Tartuffe's character as a whole, I think, is what is really questioning some of the values of this time, because he is really outwardly religious and looks very religious, which is kind of how Catholicism was then. Not kind of, it was, as we spoke about in lecture. That is what they did. Being holy was more about showing how great France is and being holy on the outside and showing off how holy you are, and not actually having good morals and being a good person. So I think that having a noble person like Orgon be tricked by, and Madame Purnell, tricked by Tartuffe, is just kind of a way of saying that you can't really trust all of the outward acting like somebody is religious, and that is not actually what makes somebody religious and a good person. So I think that Moliere wasn't outright really questioning nobility too much, in my opinion, but I do definitely think he sneaked in stuff here and there to get the wheels turning, maybe, to anybody who might have actually been paying attention. But I also think he would have been pretty aware that during this time, it's not like people were really going to the theater to learn something at all, let alone learn something deep and internal about themselves.